What up YouTube, Max here. Today we're playing round 1 with his modern affinity list, and we're revealing Jegantha as our companion. Affinity is my favorite archetype of all time, as we keep a kind of slow game 1 opener, but I think is still good enough to keep. Affinity is my favorite archetype of all time, hence the name Max Opal, the channel name Max Opal. It's based off that. And here, I think we're actually supposed to just start with the bridge tapped and pass. You generally want to have Urza Saga turn 2. It's a lot better if you have a turn 2. Okay, opponent's playing Garden turn 1, which is interesting. It's better if you have Saga turn 2, because otherwise you can in scenarios where you don't get to activate it when it's at 2 and 3 counters or lower counters. And I didn't want to lead up the Thopter turn 1 in case they had a removal spell without getting value from it. So we're going to play the Saga, and then we're going to go... I think with them starting with the Garden, I think we're okay to lead some stuff out here. So we're going to start with Springleaf Drum, and then we're going to go Thopter. Okay, so now we have 3, 4... 5, 6. We're still one short of playing this what we want to play, unfortunately. Yeah, we're still short from casting this this companion. But we're off to a fun start. Not sure what the opponent's playing necessarily. This could be a lot of different decks. This probably signifies some sort of Amulet Titan deck, although Steam Events makes me reconsider that statement. So yeah, not sure what the opponent's playing. Oh wow, that's a good play by them. So they're gonna make a search up for one of Basic Island, or we have another one in our hand, so one of 2 Basic Islands. But good play by the opponent. Try to stop my mana acceleration and my artifact creation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to play this for turn, play another Springleaf Drum, our third, and then we can tap Springleaf Drum plus Thopter, Ornithopter to make us companion, which is decent to have a 4/4 on turn 3, but it's not like perfect. We would rather have had a Thought Monitor here. Not sure what the opponent's considering. Maybe they have a... Well, this is game 1. I don't think they... The opponent has a main deck removal, like a main deck Force of Vigor. I will concede, happily concede in this game. But I do not believe they do. So we're going to play their companion. And that's kind of one of the downsides of playing this Affinity deck. If you don't have a really fast start, like this is a good start for us, but we don't have any payoffs beyond this. So now we're kind of just hoping our opponent doesn't do much and we can draw into, well, side's a good one to draw into. So we will play the Master Thopterist. And I'm considering activating its ability to sacrifice 2 Springleaf Drums and draw a card. I could also activate its ability to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to go... Okay, so I think we're going to add blue off this. So we're going to sacrifice this and this. Draw a card. And then we have 2 mana floating. Potential. We'll have 2 mana from the Springleaf Drums if we draw into something with Sai. Or if we draw into something with this ability, we'll have 2 mana to cast something and get a trigger out the side, potentially. Although, if they... You know, 4 toughness is a good amount, so it's probably not likely they have a removable spell for it. But they could have a counter spell in hand. It's when you cast, though, so that won't stop us completely. Opponent's definitely giving it some thought. Maybe they do have main deck Force of Vigor. That would be so good here. Imagine if they're playing main deck Force of Vigor. They could also have another Beseiju. That's probably more likely. Okay, well. That was a miss. I've already put a land this turn, so we're just going to go to combat, attack with 4. Putting down to 13. We'll pass. Putting down to 12. Okay, opponent's playing... Oh, Endurance. That's a tricky one. Opponent's playing, I'm not sure how many colors. This is like a weird elemental deck. It is elementals. I didn't realize elementals played with the Colony Garden, and I also didn't realize they need, you know, why weren't they playing like, here comes the Nomnath. Okay, well, opponent's playing elementals, but not with Yorion or any companion, and they're also playing Colony Garden, so that's interesting. Alright, we want a good one on the top here. We want a... I don't know if we have really much... Ooh, Fury's gonna be rough. Fury's gonna stop our... Probably just our Sai. Yeah, okay. I don't know if we have any removal for this Omnath. We have Cranial Plating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put him down to 3, but they have the Endurance, so that would trade with our Ornithopter. Still, maybe it's the right play. We could also just equip it on the Salamander and swing. That'd be lethal, and they'll have to block, but then they can easily block. The problem. So, I guess we equip it here and attack. Trade with their Endurance, unless they want to take 7, which they might. They might just take the 7, honestly. Which is quite unfortunate. That was a good draw, but I don't know if it'll be enough to guess. Okay, they're gonna trade with Endurance. Accept. Make this bigger. Alright, so this isn't bad, but yeah, Omnath is just so good, obviously. Okay. Wave Shifter. Well, I don't have any plays this turn, so I'll just yield through it. We're gonna investigate twice. What's this? Sacred Clue. Okay, they found a land off the top, it looks like. But, I mean, we're kind of doing it still, right? Treasure Vault's interesting. Can you make us some treasure renos? Okay, so now they have to probably throw away their plan token. Okay. And if like opponent misses on a land drop, we might still be in the game here. If they miss on a land drop, which it's not likely, but to say they miss on a land drop, even if they go to 18, I mean, we have a big creature. They need to deal with our Salamander and more so our Cranial Plating. Look at this. Is this a heart? 5 mana. Okay. We're gonna investigate twice again. Okay. But if you don't have a land drop, they don't. Okay. Oh, just a Memnite. Boo. Just a measly Memnite. Still. I mean, opponent has to present some sort of threat here, because our 11-4 is gonna start taking over this game. Or is already taking over this game, rather. Well, what we can do is we can play Memnite, and there's a cool trick with Cranial Plating. It's not really a trick, but there's a cool text on Cranial Plating to attach. So we can make a couple treasures. Opponent's going to dig for a land here. And they're going to find a fetch land. Alright, well that's difficult for us to beat. But yeah, if you make treasures off this treasure vault, and then you can attach Cranial Plating to add instant speed with double black, which is nice. Opponent's definitely gonna be ahead in this game though after they get their fetch land. It's only a matter of time. We don't have any main deck removal. We do play a 1 of Aether Spellbomb as our main deck removal to deal with Omnath. So that's not going to do the trick here, unfortunately, but it's good to note for future games. What's this? Omnath? I mean, Fury. That's what I meant to say. Sure. Yeah. That's certainly fair. Okay. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 1. What we can do is we can sack this to make a treasure. Okay, so I guess what we should do is that we actually make 2 treasures. So opponent messed up here a little bit. We're gonna make 2 treasures. We're gonna be able to basically, unless they have a solitude or something, essentially double black. Actually, yeah, let's save this. I don't know if I'm thinking, I'm not sure if we can block and then, like, can I? Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, I can't. I've already committed this line. Attach here. So we can trade away our Memnite for their Omnath, which is pretty good. I don't know if it'll matter. I don't know if it's enough to save us, but we can do that. What I could have done is I could have blocked, then attached before damage, and tapped this to add the other blacks. We would have leftover treasure, and that's what I was thinking about. But once I already added the mana to my mana pool with the first one, it was too late to make that play. Alright, well, I'll trade. I mean, we're still far behind, obviously, but we don't really want to return a Fury to their hand, so we're going to play Spellbomb and I guess just give this another draw. That's something. That's a free card. Oh, we have to pay 2 for it. It's not free. I'll take it back. And what we're going to do is we're going to just equip it now. I don't think blocking makes much sense here. Maybe we should have blocked. I guess it trades if we would have blocked. But I can't think that... Wow, that was a quick attack. Yeah. I mean, we're fine going to 14. Yeah, that was probably not the right play to equip. Main phase. This game's actually surprisingly close. I think they're going to pull ahead now even more than they already... Okay, well, they have an endurance. That's fine. But this game was going really well for us, considering circumstances of what we faced. This opponent had a main deck. What was the thing? What did they use to blow up our... Oh, Charles Agent's interesting. I'm going back here, sorry, I'm just trying to look and remember what they used to besiege you. Okay. I was trying to remember... Oh, this is a Glimpse for Tomorrow deck? Really? I didn't know that. Well, I guess this is a Glimpse for Tomorrow deck. That's pretty sweet. It says shuffle all permanents you own to your library. I guess I didn't get that great of a hit off it. And yeah, they got a couple Common Gardeners, but like they could have had way better. Still, we're really far behind. Although them having double fetch land, they're at 12. If we get like a Gingerbrute off the top, could that be something? Could that matter? I suppose it could. Reef number 2, get double triggers. This is all pretty bad for us, but I mean, I think Elemental is probably a pretty bad matchup game 1. Well, we can play the Thought Monitor for 1 mana and draw 2. That might be the start of something. And we can play another Thought Monitor for 1 mana, draw 2. And that's why this Affinity deck can be so powerful. Okay. Then we have another Cranial Plating. Or a, wait, hold on a second. I wonder if we could... So we're going to play this Tormod's Crypt. Doesn't do much, but it's fine. This is actually pretty big here. Another Cranial Plating is a pretty big draw for us. So we can equip, attach at instant speed one of these. We can also just serve in here if we want. But I think we're supposed to serve in for, 15, make him throwaway guy. I guess that doesn't do much. Making the throwaway guy probably doesn't do much, does it? Okay. Yeah. I guess we just pass. The fact that we have double Thought Monitors, flying is an Ornithopter means next turn we can attack with everything pretty confidently. Well, not everything. If we find another black source, we need double black source, so we can attack with a couple Thought Monitors and then have double black to equip to whatever one they don't block. It's kind of be the plan. Would kind of be the plan, but there's a lot of things they could have that would mess this up. One of them would be a another creature, another creature to block. Fine. So that reach, the endurance was really key there for my opponent. Not really as much because of the Risen Reef ability, which is fine and all that, but mostly because they just have another blocker with reach. So if we have a black source, which I don't believe we or another Ornithopter or something, we just need to be able to attack with 3 flyers right now to their 2 reaching blockers as it currently sits. Although here comes a Shardless Agent, I believe that's going to reveal Glimpse, but probably maybe not. What are they going to get? Yeah, looks like they got another Glimpse. Okay. So opponents, interesting. Fury, double Endurance, and double Wave Shifter. Okay. Yeah, opponent has some triggers. You definitely do have some triggers, opponent. So the double Endurance, they have a lot of flyers now, and that's not good for us. I'm gonna yield through here. Maybe not. Maybe just press OK a bunch of times. They're gonna kill just the Ornithopter. I don't know why they did 2 there as opposed to 2 and 2 to kill both Thought Monitors. Make some guys. This has been a bit of a crazy game. I don't think we're winning this game, unfortunately. Trying hard. They have so many flying blockers. It seems pretty hard for us to win this one. But they're also using a lot of their clock, and this goes to a game 3 or even just a long game 2. That can matter. Welding Jar is not what we want to see. I mean, I guess what we do is we just like attack with 3 dudes, right? Like a last ditch effort to not can I quit both these? Equip here. This doesn't do much though. We need a Shadowspear to be really good, or like a way to The board's just so gummed up right now. We have some biggest creature on the board, but it doesn't matter much if they're if we can't get through to them directly. Wow, Fable the Mirror Breaker isn't legendary. I didn't realize that. Makes that card pretty good. I guess we're playing this. I don't know what the play is here. I mean, I guess we just pass. I don't know what else to do. They're way ahead, but like, my thought is that attacking, they just kill a few of our creatures, and then we're really dead. If we can get a, maybe if we can find ourselves a Shadowspear or something, that'd be good. It's in a Boseiju. Yeah. Well, we don't have any more targets. I could have Welding Jarred that, I guess, but it wouldn't have given us a blocker, so I don't know if it matters. It probably still would have been the correct play to Welding Jar the Boseiju. I yielded through the turn though, so I guess I wouldn't have had a chance to. But yeah, look at opponent's clock. They're down 3 minutes to us almost. So maybe that matters. I don't know. I think if we have a Shadowspear, we have a shot to win this game if they don't have any removal. But that's a big if, and a big if. Like two big ifs. If we get the Shadowspear. Alright, well, I'm conceding now. If we would have got the Shadowspear, see what we were drawn. It will let us. Motive tries to load. Okay, it's not going to show us. It's fine. Oh, Moto's being weird. There we go. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I guess Galvanic Blast is fine. Spell Pierce is probably pretty good. And maybe I don't really like Aether Spellbomb. And I'm not a huge fan of Relic. I don't think anything else really sticks out to me as being amazing. There's some cards that do stuff, but I wonder if Spell Pierce is like better than... I think Metallic Rebuke's better against them actually. And then I guess we need to cut 2 more cards, don't we? So I think what we're going to cut is a Tormod's Crypt again, because once again the graveyard doesn't quite matter. And I guess we'll cut like a... maybe Psy's decent here. We'll cut a Psy. We'll try that. We'll be on the play for game 2. Reveal Jegantha. This hand is very slow. We're gonna mulligan it. This hand doesn't do much either, but we're gonna have to keep it because I don't want to go down to 5. Yeah, we need to draw something good. I'm gonna put back this Galvanic Blast. This hand's just not great at all. I'm just gonna pass. I guess what we could have done is, yeah, what we'll do is actually we'll play Ornithopter and Shadowspear. If they have like a Force of Vigor, we're pretty much screwed. This deck's very sorry. This deck struggles a lot with like Force of Vigor and those type of effects. It's pretty fragile is what I was trying to say, but words are hard. It's very fragile, but you know, if it works, when it works, alright, well, opponent just had that to start. That's good for us to see. Play Frogmite. Into another one, please. Sweet. Now we're close to playing our companion. A little salamander friend. So, not the best start for us, but, I mean, opponent doesn't seem to have anything going on either. 3, 5, 6. Now we can even play this. So yeah. We're definitely doing stuff. Attack for 4. Alright. I like this. I like this a lot. It's a good start from us. It's Affinity deck, by the way, guys. So much fun to play. As I mentioned at the start of the video, Affinity is far and away my favorite archetype of all time. Hence Max Opal is the username. Based off the card Max Opal, which is now banned, unfortunately. It died for Urza Saga Sins. This is 2 to equip. Shoot. Well. Attack for 9. Endurance. Yeah. I wish we had the red source so we could have played around that a little bit, but so it is. The good news is they can't kill our salamander. And they'll just do that. They'll take 7 down to 8. This is off 1 land too, so 4 land, 1 land, and we're still doing decent. Well, not as great as we'd like. Okay, so that is a land, but it's not the right land. So we just equip here. Get to attacking. 5/5 lifelink trample is pretty hard for their deck to beat unless they have like a solitude. Another endurance. Man, they've had a lot of endurances this match. Alright, well. Ha, they shuffled the card back into my library. I think they should have just not targeted either of us. Is this double block? It is. Well. Once again, we don't have removal, so that's unfortunate. We go to 25. They're going to 7 now. Metalcraft, like if we get a red source, we can potentially just Galvanic Blast them out of nowhere. Be pretty good. Also, a blue source, draw a couple cards off Thoughtcast isn't bad. Looks like this is an Omnath for my opponent. And I believe they have not played a land this turn, which means they're going to get a trigger off that if they need it, if they have a land. Yep. Make it 2 triggers. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So, Game 1 was close for a while. Game 2 felt close at the beginning, but us missing land drops is pretty hard for us to... It's hard for us to win this game when, when we're missing lands like this. I think our best shot now is to just double Galvanic Blast them or something. Ooh, into the glimpse. Okay. Well, maybe they hit, which is like all lands. That was actually... they get to investigate 4 times, and they get to destroy something, and they get a bunch of mana off Omnath, yeah, and Risen Reefs. This is unfortunate, to say the least. This is powerful magic my opponent is playing. They're at 6. If we get a red source, we might be able to, like... I don't know. There's some... They're just... Oh, now they're 10. Yeah. I get some stuff. Draw a card. Make a dude. Kill my Shadowspear, probably. Or my Urza Saga, that's fair. Make your guys bigger. Because that matters. Make mana. Yeah. Foundation. Okay, well... I think we're done playing this game and match. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in round 2.